ain't it? I'm tired.
So if I play against somebody,
Now she treat him like a stranger. Now I'm finna call my ex and get the talking to him crazy. Hey, never mind, I'm tripping. I shouldn't have. Babe, don't think I'm in my feelings. Let's get back to these that never tend to their children, cause they taking care of these. I be on vacation, they be living through my pictures. Salty, I do that to them often. Versace on my feet, and you know your daddy bout them. For the streets, so you know I never house them. I'm like a GPS, I'ma reroute them. Gemini, send them where I found them. I ain't met a worth.
Coming up next, the Heat taking on the Grizzlies. The Miami Heat, every game presents another chance to improve and refine their brand of... Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. D.A.J.
Thank you, Kevin. Well,
going for that top spot, always difficult, but a fun journey for them. David, thank you. So here's Miami's starting group. At the guard spots, Lowry and Hero. Martin is out there with Butler. And it's Adebayo in at the center, filling out the middle. And for Memphis, at the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. And it's Adams in at the 5 down low. And Greg, you were talking about this. What you appreciate about this matchup, the team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish, and we're going to see guys moving the ball. And Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
Morant outside. And he gets it to go.
Let me just tell you, Morant, he's going to find a way to score. He just has such a fantastic touch around the rim.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
And Morant's got the ball here for Memphis. Banked in off the glass. Morant's got his second bucket.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Pulls up on the elbow. Offensive rebound, Heat. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys. So that's a free basket right there.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
And last season, Bam Adebayo said it was disrespectful that he wasn't named a finalist for Defensive Player of the Year. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, no arguing here. He's definitely an elite defender. Second team all defense, 3 years running. Great toughness and versatility.
The Heat have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Lowry passes to Butler. Shoots over Morant. And it's Butler missing.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Here's Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
And now, let's take one more look at that great mobile one drive.
Nice take. Staying aggressive with this game, still very much up in the air.
Lowry feeling it out a bit. That one misses. Adams, some nice D. Grizzlies have gone 4-4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Here's Morant. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him. So far.
Nothing better than a hustle play like that. It gets the whole team amped up, sets the example for everyone.
And the first time out of the game called for the Heat.
In terms of entertainment factor, Any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first.
Aggressive move by you-know-who. Butler gives this team a certain attitude on the floor.
Hey, Greg, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others.
Ooh, what a slam! What a slam!
He gets a lot of defensive attention from Morant. He can expect this type of rough scene anytime he takes it inside.
Lowry against Spain. Lowry passes to Martin. Here's Adebayo. And Adams sends it back. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
The agility, the athleticism. Morant sometimes, I don't know, he just seems unstoppable to me.
Hey, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies. And a new group in for the Heat. Love's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Robinson comes in for Caleb Martin. Victor Oladipo, he's checked in for Tyler Hero. And it's Gabe Vincent in for Kyle Lowry.
I tell you what, Butler is a physical dunker. I mean, he takes his craft seriously. I just love watching this guy take off.
Morant passes to Aldama. And he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Still a little bit of a streak shooter. Morant has been deadly accurate tonight. Man.
The Heat trail by 9.
And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Okay, I see you, John, flexing a little bit of muscle, showing off that athletic ability. Okay.
And there's a whistle. That goes on John Conchar. That's his first foul. Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year, and then all the way up to number 5 last season. Ja has turned him into a powerhouse.
And the Grizzlies leading by 9. Morant, and finished off by Morant.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
Good ball movement here by Miami. That one's good by Butler.
A part of Butler's game that's really developed over the years, shooting off the catch.
Here's Morant. Oh,
yes! He'll put you on your heels in a hurry. Morant slicing through the D.
Now Oladipo still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Outside Robinson. Off target from outside. And stolen by Love. Butler goes in. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play. Then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they're in control on both ends of the court, and it's always impressive when you build a double-digit lead in the first quarter.
Defense may be too concerned with Butler there, leaving his teammate all alone. I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Grizzlies lead by 10. Live from the the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports.
Let's turn up the noise and give up.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
On the court for the Heat, at the guard spots, Lowry and Hero. Max Strus is out there with Martin, and it's Adebayo in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Jones. Here's Brooks, and that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got his 4th assist in this one. And so Lowry will bring it up for the Heat. Down by 15. Passes to Strus. Here's Adebayo. Back to Strus. They get it back. Memphis with the ball. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. Out to Brooks. It's Jones on the wing. Pass to Jackson. Plays it up and banks it in. Jackson's got his first bucket in this one.
Just like his pops, Jaren Jackson Jr. Yeah, look, this man, when he gets close to the hoop, it is pretty much automatic. You can't let that happen.
Lowry passes to Martin. Trying to get open is Adebayo. And there's Martin. That's good on the assist by Lowry.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And the man who many consider the greatest Raptor of all time, Kyle Lowry.
He said he plans to return to retire in Toronto someday. He's already had a street named after him there. And in time, probably a statue in his honor as well.
That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
And despite the double-digit lead, still in attack mode, getting their feet wet there in the paint.
They get the rebound. Adebayo, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
An outstanding athlete for a player of his huge build. Adebayo will bang and bump with the best of them.
Hey, Richard, as soon as your playing career ended, you got right into this business, into broadcasting. When did you decide that this would be the next step?
Well, the first time is when I thought I was going to be out the league, and so I started doing more and more work until I retired in 2018. So it started way before I retired.
That laid the groundwork for you. Good job. Hero, no good. Memphis leading by 15. Morant with it. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Welcoming any physicality on his way out. Morant enjoys that type of challenge.
Ja Morant impressed as a rookie, but in 2022, he really started blowing the roof off.
He's been doing some tremendous things. And how about a 52-point game in February that year? Only 12 of those points came from threes. That's a lot of buckets.
And there's the pass to Strus. And a wide open look for Hero. It's rebounded by Memphis. And here's Morant. 30 points in the game. And that one drops. Morant's got 32 points.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Right side Bain. Clark kicks to Morant. And he gets the bucket. Morant's got 7 now in this quarter.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
And then Morant slams it in.
So flashy with the rock. Morant takes pleasure in slicing and dicing the D to pieces.
Timeout called the Heat.
Amazing that Bain fell to the last pick in the first round of 2020. Look at his size, the strength, the range of his jump shot. When shooting's a premium, he should have been drafted earlier.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. Knocked away. Pass to Robinson. Oladipo outside. Jackson finds Bain. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Robinson with it. He's picked up by Morant. To the middle. Here's Butler. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
This is what you pay to see. Morant doing what he does, exploding right to the rim off the drive. Wow.
You also love that Bain absolutely puts in the work.
Oh, high effort guy, high IQ, knows exactly where to be on both ends. What a bright future.
And here's Love for three. That shot is off target. That makes him 2 for 3. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
It's caused them to pull away a bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the tracks.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Timeout called the Heat.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that. We can't be happy with that soft interior defense.
Some changes for Memphis. Adams is checked in for Brandon Clark. Conchar comes in for Dylan Brooks. And it's Luke Kennard in for Bain. And Butler gets it to go.
And in the paint, Butler really excels. He's got the agility and power needed to beat the defense.
Here's Morant. Here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down high.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
36 seconds left to play in the first half. And Morant throws it down.
Yet another bucket in close. That's how he's earning his points today.
Oh, and here we go. Jackson, nobody back. Here's Butler. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
There's 21 seconds left in the second quarter. Outside Butler. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
After being an all-star caliber player for so many years, Love has shifted into more of a role player at this stage in his career. And he looks completely rejuvenated.
There's 10 seconds left in the first half. Now here's Morant. Takes it off the glass. Morant's got 46 points.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for Memphis. This has been a remarkable game for him offensively. Anytime you get over the 40-point mark, it's been a special, special day. Got a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Coach, what has to happen?
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start.
What? Person used deodorant.
Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. There was no stopping Ja Morant in the first half. He went on an historic scoring frenzy, tallying a ridiculous number of points, 3 rebounds, and 1 steal. And he wasn't himself in that last contest, but tonight, he's really turned it around. Kenny, what'd you think about the Grizzlies?
Man, this was all inside. Shaq, I know you like this. But then guys were sacrificing their bodies, making plays through contests, just wearing the hard hat. That's how this game's gotten out of hand so far.
Jack, let's get your insight on Miami.
And they were gunning a little too much from downtown. They can't afford to become dependent on that shot. You got to compete the consistent way. I like to see them mix it up.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
Second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Brooks in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Here's Morant. Here's Jackson. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Jackson's got 8 points.
Oh, this is what you love seeing. Jackson Jr. using that size advantage on the offensive glass.
And it's Butler missing. And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies.
And winning has become more consistent in Miami than ever. Jimmy Butler was acquired, made it all the way to the finals in his first year, and have steadily won games each season.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And it's plays like that, Kevin, that show you why they are so far ahead. Didn't settle for anything outside and went right to the rim.
Butler passes to Martin. Good, and Butler gets the assist. 6 points for Martin. And with the Heat, GA, they've been a consistent force in the Eastern Conference.
Kevin, lots of talent up and down that roster, from stars like Butler and all the way down to the role players. This is just a solid team, off and running right off the bat here to start the second half.
Here's Butler. The Grizzlies pull it in. Jackson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Here's Morant. And he can't jam it through.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Brooks against Martin. The shot by Butler, nobody around. His 3-pointers off the mark. The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Here's Morant. And another one.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Here is Lowry. He's still scoreless so far in this one. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And again, it's the Heat missing. And here are the Grizzlies. They're on an 11-2 run. Morant against Hero. Yet another bucket.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. And there's the foul. That's on Steven Adams. That's his first foul. Tillman, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Jones comes in for Ja Morant. Heat also with the sub. Max Strus is checked in for Butler. Richard, so much of today's NBA defense is about covering the pick and roll. And as a player, is that something you enjoy, taking on that challenge of covering the screen roll game?
You only enjoy that challenge because you are a competitor and you want to win. Is it something that I'm doing on my own? Is it something that I'm doing in my spare time? Probably not. I can think of more fun things to do.
Exactly. It is not, and there are so many variations, right, of the screen roll that you can defend it in as many ways as you can run it.
And these players are so that they can stop and pop from 3. You have to guard them at the half-court line. Before, you could guard them at the 3-point line. Now you got to meet them at half-court, and there's screens all over the place. It's miserable. Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Morant against Lowry. Bane inside the 3-point line. And good. as it just snugs right down through the net.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
And the rejection by Jackson.
And one of the more active big men in our league. Adebayo never stops working.
For Miami, they have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Vincent's checked in for Kyle Lowry. And, of course, one of the league's longest tenured coaches, GA, is Eric Spoelstra. And he's having a Hall of Fame level career.
And you look at the ground he broke when he was first hired. Not only young, Spo was the first Asian-American head coach in any of the 4 major North American sports league and worked his way up from video coordinator.
You know, we have to see that great Mobile One drive one more time.
And that's a thing of beauty. Certain plays, almost no words. You just sit back and appreciate.
And good. He hits it again.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. 1:21 left in the third quarter of the game. The 10-footer. Again, the miss by the Heat. And the rejection by Love.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but nice defensive read from Love. Awesome job coming up with the block.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Aldama's checked in, and Conchar subbed in for Dylan Brooks. And Miami with a change here, too. Oladipo's checked in. They get it back. Vincent the pass to Robinson. Love right side. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Oladipo. Nice form on the 20-footer. Oladipo's got his first basket.
And the combo guard skills helping Oladipo in these spots, as well as his overall outstanding decision-making. That is not possible. What we just... Is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Another one goes. Incredible. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Robinson for 3. The offensive rebound. Here's Adebayo. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. For Miami, they have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5. The first one falls. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Tillman. And Adebayo drops them both. 23 seconds left in the third. Morant passes to Clark. Oladipo against Morant. And again, that's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Here he goes. And finished off by Morant.
When Morant drives, he is just so difficult to stop. His agility, that's what makes beating the D look so easy.
And so Miami again turning it over.
Caleb Martin, Jimmy Butler.
And so it's Memphis with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Back to the action in just a minute.
Has been to work. Waste disposal, blood-soaked bandages, contaminated.
How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
We talk a lot about playing for one another. Right there with the pass, he's demonstrated what it means to do exactly this.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. They've got Oladipo. Yurtsevin out there with Martin. Then it's Max Strus, and it's Vincent in at the point.
And when Oladipo makes passes like that, his team kicks into a whole new gear offensively.
And Morant moves it down.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Passes it to Vincent. Back to Oladipo. Out to the wing. Shoots from 12. Good saving. And he banks in the layup.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Oladipo outside. And out of bounds is Memphis gains possession. Some changes for Memphis. Tillman comes in for Brandon Clark. And Jones subbed in for John Morant. Jones looking for an opening. He drains the quick shot.
And really the story of this second half. One team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
Count the basket. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Grizzlies. And another great look at the 2K drive. Vincent the pass to Jovic. Another shot. And Zeller kicks to Strus. Offensive rebound. Goes up again. Good saving. Zeller. Great positioning on the putback.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
Yeah.
All right, men. The first ladies on the floor are ready to take the court.
And Memphis making a change here. Morant's checked in.
That was your Grizzlies versus Duke team.
Grizzlies have gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. Connects again.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth. Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass.
Here's Morant. Good, he hits again.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Stripped it away. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Personal foul.
Clever play by Morant, sticking with his shot to ensure he gets himself fouled while in the act.
At the line for 2.
Oh, he's not going to do anything.
And he knocks down the first one.
One thing you have to admire about the Grizzlies is their high level of effort. These guys play with such determination on every single play.
Even their superstars like Morant. Morant with the steal. To the paint. Here's Aldama. And there's the slow dunk to finish it off.
And this is part of Morant's role. As a guard, he's responsible for finding the open man.
Frank, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
The effort level of the Grizzlies, RJ, can be an equalizer against some teams.
Yes, the talent and experience can only take you so far, but Memphis, these boys will outwork you. And in some ways, it's not fair because their energy at times just seems unmatchable.
And it's Strus missing.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
First personal foul. Second team.
That's good from Morant. One word you always hear the Grizzly players mention is chemistry.
Yeah, you can't fake chemistry, and it's true. When you ask these guys what makes their team special, they point out what a tight-knit group they are. Some people might not think chemistry is a big deal, but it is huge when it comes to this league.
And one thing is, if you look on paper, it could feel like it's true. But as you know, sometimes it doesn't translate to the real world.
No, it does not translate. And then after that, if you don't have chemistry, you better have professionals.
Morant comes with the double team. Pass to Yurtsevin. And they immediately answer back with a dunk at the other end.
You got to do more than that to keep the ball out of his hands down low.
Agreed. He's just too dominant inside. So you're better off stopping him from getting the ball in the first place. He is pouring it in this quarter. Maybe double team or shoot at this point in time. Triple team to do.
Inside, Yurtsevin. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
It's deflected. Top of the key. That shot off the mark. And it's Memphis the other way.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Grizzlies.
As one-sided as it gets today, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Ja Morant.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire. And he's doing it all himself, shouldering the offensive load in effortless fashion right now.
It's 2-on-1. Floats it up there for Morant. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal it again. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Miami no good on that time either.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
And then Morant rams it in.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
And good. There's another. That's 91, an incredible feat.
This is just flat out insane.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Fade away. Shot by Zeller, no good. Morant looking around. And then Morant rams it in.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant.
First team foul.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Substitution on the court.
So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. Dave.
A man dedicates 7 years of his life to a company, and that's the thanks he gets. A bum lung.
Here, I'm gonna send you my name.
7 years? You said he was here one day, gone the next.
He was. After having a job for 7 years. He was my best work friend. Sucks not having him around here anymore.